my name is Rodney. So I'm a division director in ERA, and I've been doing ECs for many years. All right, so today I would like to share with you why North Gaia, right, is possibly the most anticipated EC launch in 2022. Okay. Now, some disclaimer. The slides here are for reference only. All right, so just look at it, take reference from it. It doesn't constitute any legal or any contract. Yep. All right, before we start, let's take a look at some market updates. What is so exciting about this market? Wow. From the business time, 4th January 2022, private home prices, HDB resale prices gain pace in Q4 2021. Okay, so now this is a very long article. We will not be going through everything. Yep. So I have picked up few pointers. All right, summary of these articles. Okay, so what it says here: private home prices climb 10.6% for 2021. Right, compared to 2.2% for 2020. All right, not just private home prices, but HDB resale prices as well. Okay, and in fact, it was the highest since 2010. Okay, and it actually climbed 12.5%. Okay, so resale prices are not expected to fall because construction continues to delay, right? For BTOs and sellers, right? Your HDB resale sellers like you, right? Sellers are not in a hurry to sell, okay? And it will not lead them to slash price significantly, right? So prices going up. Good news for you? Yes, if you're owning a HDB, right? Next, signs of improvement in Singapore firms' payment performance in Q4. All right, retail and services sector see drop in slow payments amid higher seasonal cash flows. Okay, this small little box here says that construction sector accounted for the highest proportion of payment delay in the 4th quarter of last year. Okay, so how do I, what do I see from this article? Right, payments are more prompt now, okay, and delayed payments have reduced. Okay, it also means that economy have picked up, right? Our economy have picked up. Construction sector accounted for the highest proportion of payment delays. That's unfortunate, right? Therefore, we will still be expecting some delays, right, in construction. Next, this is from Nᴏ 𝗘𝗕 𝚂𝚘 5th January 2022. Okay, so for our non-Chinese speaking friends here, okay, don't worry because I have already picked up the points. Okay, this year we could see about 8,100 units launched, right? But it is slightly lower than the 8,400 units launched last year. All right, so supply is lesser than last year, right? Prices should increase 3 to 5% this year overall. Okay, so now the question to you is, do you want to wait for the price to increase? Yeah. New units launched this year will be lesser by about 17 to 20% compared to 2019 and 2020. Right. So the key message here is supply is low. Supply is limited this year. Okay. So you would want to be in the first mover advantage to make use of this opportunity, get into the market, get the best price at this point of time. Right. Wow, record 261 HDB flats sold for at least 1 million last year. Wow, okay, that's a very big number, right? So December 2021, just a few months ago, right, is the highest record for 38 units of $1 million HDB flats, right? And at this point of time, the most expensive HDB flat is in Bishan, 1.36 million. Wow. As long as BTO construction delays not resolved, expects HDB prices to rise 4 to 8% this year. Okay, now this is quoted by our very own ERA Realty Head of Research and Consultancy, Mr. Nicholas Mark. All right, so as long as BTO construction delays not resolved, HDB prices are expected to rise 4 to 8% this year. Okay, so now when we talk about this 1 million HDB flat, I would like to bring to your attention that just last month, February 2022, there was a first in Yishun. Yeah, Yishun had a HDB flat that broke the $1 million mark. Okay, and that is the second heartland estate that has crossed $1 million HDB flat. Right, the first one was in 2018 in 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Yeah, all right. So Yishun, we also have a new record here. Good news? Yes. Okay, so I would like to bring you back. Right now we are talking about 16 December 2021. Right, I'm sure this news surprise everyone on 15 December around 11 p.m. I would say. Yeah, so higher additional buyer stamp duty title loan limits. Yeah, so it's a new cooling measure by the government, all right, because they see that the property market has been very buoyant despite the pandemic. Okay, so what is this cooling measure all about? Okay, just to give you a little bit of recap. All right, higher additional buyer stamp duty. All right, from your previous 12%, your second property is now 17%, and your third property is 25%. Okay, and of course, for permanent residents, PRs, second property 25%, third property 30%, foreigners 30%, entities like companies 35%. All right, so there's two parts of it. First part is your higher additional stamp duty rate. Second part of it is the tightening of your loan. All right, so TDSR has been reduced from 60% to 55%. Okay, and of course for HDB loans from 90% to 85%. Okay, so now let's take a look at how this ABSD is going to affect us. Will it affect us? Yep. So who are the parties affected by the latest cooling measure from 16 December 2021? Right, SC and SPR buyers purchasing second or more properties. Right, second or more properties, foreign buyers and entities. Does it affect first-time homeowners? Not affected, right? Because the ABSD rates for SC and SPR, Singapore citizen and Singapore permanent residents, first-time buyers, right? They are still at 0% and 5% respectively. How does it affect developers? Developers will have to pay 35% ABSD if units remain unsold after 60 months, right? So of course, on top of that, they are still required to pay that 5% ABSD that is non-remissible, right, when they bid for land. What about the loans for HDB buyers? Right, so HDB buyers, HLE, will be kept at 85%, but if they were to go for bank loan, it is still the same at 75%. Yeah, of course, subjected to MSR 30% as well as TDSR 55%. And for EC buyers like yourself, right, max bank loan is still at 75% and is subjected to MSR 30% and TDSR 55%. Okay, so does these new cooling measures affect EC buyers? Okay, I'm sure this is the question that you are looking forward to. All right, so EC buyers are considered first-time homeowners, right? First homeowners. Therefore, there won't be any ABSD for HDB upgraders. Yeah, and the good thing is they do not need to sell their HDB flat first. Yeah, so you do not need to sell your HDB flat first before you can buy an EC. And your loan application from the bank will be classified under first loan, even if they have an existing HDB mortgage. All right, so even if you are owning a HDB now and you still have an existing mortgage for your HDB flat, okay, no worries. When you come and buy an EC from the developer, the banks will recognize this purchase as your first purchase. Yeah, isn't it wonderful? Right, so we will take a look at that in more details later on, further down the slides. Yeah, so EC buyers are still subjected to MSR 30% as well as TDSR 55%, right? Whichever is lower. So either 30% or lower than the TDSR 55%. Right, so generally most of the buyers will be falling under MSR 30%. All right, Good, right? So this new cooling measure does not affect EC buyers. Okay, and that is why I would like to share a little bit with you about the supply now. Okay, now total EC supply as of 11 January 2022. Okay, this number just nice meets up 111. Okay, and it's really the total number of units available at that point of time, 11 January 2022, 111 units in the market. But take a look at this. As of yesterday, 25th March, or maybe at this point of time when we are speaking, as we speak, the total number of EC units in today's market, it's only 23. Right? It's only 23 units available at this point of time. Okay, we have 2 units at Ola, 5 units at Provence Residence, and 16 units at Park Greenwich. All these adds up. 3 projects, 3 EC developments add up to gives you only 23 units at this point of time. Right? Okay, next, let's take a look at some EC land sales. Okay, let's take a look at how this is going to be, how this is going to affect us, right, moving forward. Oh, this developer, Taros Properties SG Private Limited, okay, they actually bought this piece of land at Tengah Garden Walk. Right, it's a government land sales, right, and it's in June 2021. Okay, June last year, they got this piece of land for $603 per square feet per plot ratio. Okay, so now we have a new record. Yeah, new record. June 2021, it has crossed the $600 mark. Next, Tampines Street 62, Parcel A. All right, so this developer bought this piece of land 2 months later in August 2021 for another record, $659 per square feet per plot ratio. Yeah, all right, so again, cross the $600 mark. Next, just few weeks ago, Bukit Batok West Avenue 8. All right, Bukit Batok West Avenue 8. This developer got this piece of land at 662 per square feet per plot ratio. Now it's record after record. Yeah, record-breaking price after another one. Okay, so do we have any more EC lands coming up? Is there any more government land sales for ECs coming up? Let's take a look. Yeah. Oh yeah, we have. All right. In Bukit Batok West Avenue 5, okay, that's under the confirmed list. This piece of land is coming up, is opening for tender in June 2022. So June this year, all right, Bukit Batok West Avenue 5 is going to open up for tender. Right, under the reserve site, Tampines Street 62, Parcel B. Yeah, okay, so they are now waiting for developers to put in the application if they want to go for this piece of land. All right, so there are 2 pieces of land that will come up, okay, in the near future for ECs. Let's take a look, where are they? All right, Bukit Batok West Avenue 5, that confirmed site. Just next to Bukit Batok West Avenue 8. Okay, and this piece of land was won at $662 per square feet per plot ratio. Okay, side by side, next door. Tampines Parcel B is also side by side, right? Side by side. And Parcel A was won at $659 per square feet per plot ratio. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I think we will all like to think, what will this 2 pieces of land cost the developer, right, in the near future? How will developers put in bids for these 2 pieces of land? Will they be bidding above 662, 659? Or will they be bidding below 662 and 659? Okay, I would just like to share with you, if I am the developer, right, I would definitely put in a defensive bid for this piece of land at this price. So if you are also a developer and you would like to get this piece of land, right? You like to win this piece of land, your bid got to be higher than me. All right. So I'm going to put in this price to protect. I'm going to put in this bid to protect my price, right? Because if you want this piece of land, you bid higher than me, you win. You win me, right? You win me in terms of the price, your land bid, okay? And then again, you would have to sell more expensive than me, all right? So I am still the winner, yeah. So my guess is these two pieces of land is going to be another record price, okay? So summary of what is going on here. Okay, since Piedmont time, yeah, 583. Okay, this is North Gaia, 576. Okay, so we are the last piece of land in the 5XX region, right? The $500 per square feet region. Moving forward, it's going to be 600, and we may not be surprised if these two pieces of land, Tampines Parcel B, Bukit Batok West Avenue 5, will give us a new benchmark, right? When they go to 7XX, for all we know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So as mentioned, the green zone, land won in 2015, 2016. Land price was 3XX per square feet per plot ratio. Now gone were the days. Okay, gone were the days. So forget about it. You will not get this kind of price anymore. Yeah. When they launch, it's about 8XX to about 1,000 per square feet. Now this yellow zone is what I just showed you in the table. Yeah. Land price was 5XX per square feet per plot ratio, and North Gaia, here we are the last piece of land in this yellow zone. All right, so launch price 10XX to about 1,003 per square feet. Very comfortable range that we are in today. Further up, the red zone. Okay, this is in 2021, 2022, those land awarded, right? Land tender awarded dates 2021, 2022. Land price has crossed the $600 mark. Okay, what do you think will be the launch price? Okay, I will not be surprised with construction costs going up, land price going up, it should cross the 1,004 mark. Yeah, so do you want to be in the yellow zone or the red zone? Yeah, okay, so this is the trend that we are looking at now. All right, so gone were the days, green zone, forget about it. Okay, it's only yellow zone or red zone now. All right, so you decide for yourself, where would you like to be? Okay. Now, having shared so much about some market updates, some exciting news in this market, yeah, what is an executive condominium? All right. Now, executive condominiums were introduced to cater to Singaporeans, especially young graduates and professionals who can afford more than a HDB flat, but find private property to be out of their reach. ECs are comparable in design and facilities to private condominiums, as they are developed and sold by the private developers. Okay, so now I would like to clarify a misconception that a lot of buyers have about executive condominiums. Right? Executive condominiums are private properties from day one. They are not HDB. Right? So buyers, when you buy executive condominiums, you are buying a private property. You are not buying a HDB. Okay, you are not buying a HDB. Okay, so a simple summary, what is an executive condominium? Okay, basically for Singaporeans only. Right, that is your privilege. When you hold that pink IC, okay, you have this opportunity to own an EC. Yeah, facilities similar to private condominiums. Entry price 15 to 25% lower than private properties, and it privatized after 5 years. So you can sell to any Singapore citizen, any PR above 21. All right. So after 10 years, you can sell to foreigners. So you are as good as your surrounding condominiums. You are nothing different from them, except you enter at 15 to 25% cheaper than them. Yeah, isn't it wonderful? Okay, now let's take a look at a very short video.
It's really a wonderful scheme. You know, it protects middle-income Singaporeans from competition and ensuring a very market-friendly way of allowing them to buy condominiums at very affordable prices. If I may give analogies, like offering you a Lexus at Corolla price, but only Singaporeans have this privilege of doing so, and they know that in due course the price will go up to Lexus and above Lexus level.
This guy looks familiar to you, right? This gentleman, yes, right? He is our then National Development Minister, right? Mr. Khaw Boon Wan, and he mentioned this in January 2013. Yeah, it is a wonderful scheme, right? It protects middle-income Singaporeans from competition and ensures a market-friendly way of allowing them to buy condominiums at very affordable prices. If I can give you an analogy, it's like offering you a Lexus at the price of a Corolla, but only Singaporeans have this privilege, right? And they know in due course, the price will go up above the level of a Lexus. So I think it is a very good scheme. Now, when Mr. Khaw Boon Wan came up with this scheme, talks about this, does he has a crystal ball? Or is he able to predict that, hey, wow, EC is going to be in this manner? Yeah. So we don't think that he actually has a crystal ball and he can read the future, right? But what he says is very true. Okay, it really does gives you this privilege, right, to buy this Lexus at the price of a Corolla. Really, really a wonderful scheme. Okay, and it is still true as of today. Okay, so let us take a look. 3 reasons why North Gaia, why you should really look at North Gaia, right? Reason number 1, immediate price advantage. I'd like to bring you to a comparison to our development in District 27, that is Water Gardens. Okay, and what we have in the market today, as I mentioned, stocks are very limited. So what we have in the market today, right? Let's compare Park Green Ridge 3-bedroom versus our Water Gardens 3-bedroom, right? So 1.390 million versus 1.144 million. That is a difference of 246,000, 17.6%. Right? So if you buy an EC, which is Park Green Ridge, a 3-bedroom versus a 3-bedroom, you are actually entering this market at a price of 17.6% cheaper. Okay, you having the same facilities, you having the same outlook, design, layout, right? You are entering at 17.6%. That is your immediate price advantage. Just because you hold a Singapore IC, you are eligible to purchase an EC. Okay, so what about 4-bedroom? Okay, we have 4-bedroom in Ola. It's also an executive condominium. All right, and Water Gardens, okay, they also have a 4-bedroom available for sale. All right, so they are selling at 1.864 million versus the EC in Ola, 1.596. Again, there's a difference of 268,000. It's a difference of 14.4%. Right, so this is your immediate price advantage. What about 5-bedrooms? What about 5-bedrooms? Okay, we have no more 5-bedrooms in the market today. But if I am bold and brave enough, right, I'm going to bring North Gaia in. Okay, I'm going to use North Gaia. And for information, this is just our estimated price matrix. What we think will be the likely price range, right, for this development. Okay, so I'm going to compare 5-bedroom North Gaia versus our 5-bedroom at Komodo. Also another development in District 27. Yep. So 5-bedroom Komodo, 2.5 million versus our 5-bedroom in North Gaia, which we think that it should be about 1.912 million. That's a difference of 596,000. Gives you a 23.7% each. Okay, so now can you see from 3, 4, and 5 bedrooms, there is a difference of about 15 to 25%. Right, that is your immediate price advantage. And like I mentioned, ECs, we are private property since day one. You are nothing different from any private new launches, any private condominiums. All right, so everything is the same, just that because you hold that pink IC, you qualify for an EC, you get to enter at this special price. That is your privilege. Reason number 2, greater potential for appreciation. Oh, guys, this is the list of EC units. Okay, these are the list of EC units that has already met their MOP 1 to 2 years ago. And look at the price, look at the percentage gain. Look at the percentage gain that these owners, these homeowners are enjoying. All right, it is all in their 20s, 30s, and we even have 40%. That is the power of ECs, right? Because when you meet your MOP, you are really nothing from your next door. You are really nothing different from your next door condo. Okay, whatever they have, you have, and you may be younger than them in terms of the age of the property. Therefore, you may even fetch a higher price, right, than your next door condo. Okay, and these are the percentage gains, right, by our fellow friends who have actually bought ECs earlier. Now, if you think that 1-2 years ago a bit too far away, okay, let's look at this month's transaction. Right, I have selected a few: Ecopolitan, Lakeline, Sea Horizon, Waterwoods, Large Acres, Privé, Osville, Sea Horizon, Amore. Right, these are the developments. These are the EC units. Right, when they launched, it was about $800 per square feet. Okay, but now they are all transacting at 10xx to 12xx per square feet. Look at that gain. Look at that gain. Yeah, there is really great room for appreciation, a lot of potential for appreciation. Now, if you think that appreciation only applies when you have already met your MOP, you can sell. Okay, I would like to highlight to you that this is one of the ECs in Punggol. Okay, I'm sure you should know which one I'm referring to. All right, when they launched on 27 July 2019, this particular unit 0607, okay, it was sold for $1.242,400,000. So $1,242,400, right? That was the price that was sold. Earlier, few months ago, on 28 December 2021. For whatsoever reason, okay, this unit is available for sales. Okay, and this is the new price, $1,441,600. Okay, that's a price difference of $199,200 in just 29 months. Okay, and this development has not even TOP yet. Yeah, so this development is still under construction. It is not ready yet, not that you can move in. No, it is still under construction, and price has already increased by $199,200. Okay, that is 16% growth. Yeah, so now you are sitting on a paper gain of 16% growth. How wonderful this is. Okay, I'm going to bring you back to more recent one, Park Greenridge. Okay, when it was launched on September 11 last year, these two units, 0418 and 1018, right, was sold for 1468 and 1513. In just 5.5 months, right, when there's a price, when these units are available in February 25th this year, the price was increased by 108,000 and 111,000. Yeah, so in just 5.5 months, prices increased by 108,000 and 111,000. Yeah, so ECs does give us this great potential for appreciation. Yeah. Reason number 3, affordability and easier ownership. Good news for first-time owners, first-time buyers. All right, ECs are already considered a subsidy from the government. All right, due to the HDB regulations, okay, that is controlling the pricing from developers. But on top of that, first-time buyers, you still get to enjoy a CPF housing grant of up to $30,000. Right, and this grant is there for you to offset your cash component. All right, so you can actually use this grant to pay for your 15% down payment. right? And up to 30,000 because it is based on a tier system. Okay, so speak to our ERA trusted advisors to find a little bit more about whether you are eligible for your CPF housing grant, how much are you eligible for, right? Next, HDB upgraders, right? You do not need to sell your HDB flat now. Okay, you do not have to worry about no place to stay, right? Because from the HDB website, it says that you and your family members must dispose of your existing flat within 6 months of taking possession of the EC unit. All right, so again, this is another misconception by a lot of buyers out there. Right, they think that, hey, when I buy an EC, I have to sell my HDB flat now. Okay, that is not true, because you have up to 6 months, okay, after taking possession of your EC unit to dispose of your HDB flat. Right, but if you need the funds from your HDB flat, your CPF or the cash from your HDB flat, okay, then you may have to sell it slightly before the TOP. Right, work with our ERA trusted advisors. They will be able to guide you on this. Next, oh, fantastic. HDB upgraders do not need to pay ABSD, right, when they purchase EC directly from developer. Now, from the IRAS website, remission is granted automatically upon approval of the acquisition by HDB. Right, you do not even need to submit a separate application to IRAS or HDB to say that, hey, can you waive my ABSD and so on, so forth. No need. All right, very clear cut. When you buy an EC, you don't have to sell your HDB flat first, yet you also do not need to pay ABSD. Nothing, right? 0%, no need to pay. All right, so this is really the best scheme for HDB upgraders, right, to move into the private property segment. ECs, right? Next, loan. For EC purchase direct from developers, the loan to value, LTV, will be as per first housing loan. Okay, so regardless if your HDB flat, you still have an existing mortgage or not, okay, it doesn't matter, because when you come and buy EC from the developer, the banks, the financial institutes, they will consider your EC purchase as your first property, right? As your first property, because you have to sign an undertaking letter. That undertaking letter is to declare that, yes, I will be selling off my HDB flat, and therefore this EC is my only property, will be my only property. Yeah, so first housing loan table, right, for EC purchase direct from developers. Right, so if you were to buy any other private condominiums while you still have an existing mortgage in your ECs, right, it will be classified under the second housing loan. Right, so imagine that your second property, you have to pay ABSD for it, and not just ABSD, you still have to be concerned if you are able to secure a loan big enough to finance your second property. Yeah, because you still have an existing mortgage in your existing flat, right? But for EC, no such issue. It will still be under the first housing loan regardless. Next, right, the only BUC with deferred payment scheme. Okay, and that means that you do not need to service two loans at the same time. Right, so now this is the table of our normal progressive payment. In short, in layman terms, it means pay as it builds. Right, so you will be starting to finance your property upon the completion of the construction stage. That is your normal progressive payment. Right, but for us EC, right, we have this deferred payment scheme, which means to say you do not have to worry about this construction period. You don't have to worry about all these payments. Okay, you defer this progressive payment of 65% till NOVP. Okay, NOVP stands for Notice of Vacant Possession, and that means that the developer is ready to hand the keys over to you. All right, to hand the keys of your EC unit to you. All right, so you will defer this payment until then. All right, so you will only need to pay your 5% option fee, your 15% exercise fee, and your stamp duty and legal fees. That's all you need to pay if you opt for deferred payment scheme. right? And we are the only BUC with this scheme, right? So that is how wonderful ECs are, right? Affordability and easy ownership. Really easy transition from HDB owners to a private property owner. All right. Okay, so summary, only the privileged can buy. So as long as you hold that pink IC, you qualify for it, right? You are the privileged one, right? So make use of your privileges and come and buy ECs, right? Immediate price advantage. Okay, as mentioned, 15 to 20% lower in price compared to your surrounding new launches. Greater potential for appreciation, affordability, and easier ownership. Lastly, buy to wait and not wait to buy, right? Lock in today's price. As the analysts mentioned, that HDB prices will still continue to rise. Okay, my suggestion is that you can actually buy an EC now, lock in the price, lock in today's price, then you sell your HDB few years later. All right, isn't it a win-win for you? You buy this EC at a lower price and you sell your HDB at a higher price. Win-win, right? Fantastic, right? Yeah. Okay, so buy to wait and not wait to buy. Yeah. And my favorite tagline, if you can buy, you must buy. Okay, really, ECs are very good, really very wonderful, right? So if you can qualify to buy, you definitely must buy. Okay, so now I'm going to touch a little bit on North Gaia. Okay, look at this. Look at this impression, this artist impression. Now, if I don't tell you that North Gaia is an executive condominium, from this picture itself, you probably wouldn't realize that this is an EC. Yeah, you would have think that, hey, what is this new launch in this RCR region or in even the CCR region? Yeah, but this is an executive condominium, modern, slick, very beautiful. Okay, it may be even more beautiful than other new launches. Right? North Gaia is an EC. Next, as the tagline says, right? Nature lives with you, within you. Wow, so beautiful, right? North Gaia surrounded by nature, good air, good environment, beautiful landscape, nature, very beautiful, right? Now, how the name comes about, right? So the inspiration of this name, right, comes from the Greek goddess Gaia, who is the personification of Earth. So North Gaia actually combines the two standout elements of this property, right? Location in the emerging north sector of Singapore. That is how North Gaia North comes about, right? And its proximity and affiliations to its natural surroundings. That's Gaia, right? So you put these two together, very powerful, you get North Gaia, right? So that is the inspiration, how this name comes about. Here's some project information. Sing Holding is the developer. Now, Sing Holding is a listed company in Singapore, and they have developed quite a few projects in Singapore, so they are not new in this market. Okay, so proposed erection of an EC development comprising of 11 blocks, 14-story highs, right? Total 616 units with 2 levels of basement car park, tennis court, swimming pool, landscape deck, clubhouses, and your communal facilities. Okay, now our address is Yishun Close. Okay, just the address itself makes me feel good, right? Atas, nice address. All right, so 616 units, 616 car park lots plus 11 accessible lots plus 103 bicycle lots, right? Because we are so near to nature, we have park connectors around us. Cycling is the in thing now. They have actually provided bicycle lots as well. Okay, and one more thing I would like to highlight. The next in thing is driving electric cars, right? Yeah, so North Gaia, we are actually one of the first development to actually provide electrical car charging. Yeah, and we have, I think, 7 ports, right? 7 charging ports for North Gaia. So if you yourself are driving an electric car, okay, and you are worried that your next property purchase you wonder if the developer actually provides you electrical charging. Okay, fret not, because North Gaia, we do have this facility, right? We do have these electrical charging ports, right? So if you're driving an electric car, please come and visit us, right? Take a look at how North Gaia can be your next dream home. Okay, unit mix. Now, because we are designed for own stay, family living, units tend to be on a bigger type, right? So we only have 3 bedrooms, 3 bedroom with yard, 3 bedroom with yard and study, 4 bedroom premium, 5 bedroom premiums. Yeah, and all this adds up to 616 units. All right, so don't worry about unit sizes, because our units are all good sizes. 958 square feet, 1001, 1055, 1313, 1593. Yeah, so good sizes, designed for own stay, right? Designed for own stay, family living. All right, so sizes will not be compromised at ECs. All right. Okay, our actual site. Okay, now this is North Gaia's actual site. It's actually located between Yishun Avenue 8 and Yishun Avenue 9. Okay, so of course our entrance will be Yishun Close. Next to us is actually a future park, and opposite us we are looking at 𝗘𝗖 Park. Okay, so really surrounded by nature. Imagine coming home to this multi-million-dollar view. Yeah, so now I'm not going to mention about $1 million view anymore. Now it's multi-million-dollar view. Yeah, imagine you yourself coming home to this view. Wow, fantastic. Yeah. Okay, now our site plan at North Gaia. Okay, if you notice that the developer actually positioned the blocks, right? They really take some time to study the site, and they really take some time to plan and design, right, the layout of the blocks. Okay, these blocks, these 11 blocks are all tilted, right, to a north-south orientation. Okay, so the developer and the architects, they have already put in some efforts, okay, to design this site plan, and the units are all in the north-south position, right? North facing upwards, south facing downwards, right? So all are in the north-south position. Okay, and look at this. From this site plan, the first thing that I saw is we actually have 2 50-meter lap pools. Now, which development in today's market, right, gives you 2 50 meters lap pool? Wow, really fantastic. I would say about 80% of our units are facing pool. Right, 80% of our units are all facing pool. Okay, and the outside greenery, the landscape, beautiful landscape, and we do have a tennis court as well. All right, so very well designed by the developer and the architects. Next, our block-to-block distance. Okay, the developer really spare no expense. They give you really good distance, right? 20 over meters, 25 meters, up to 47 meters. Okay, that is going to be as long as your 50 meters lap pool, right? That kind of wide distance that you get, right? So that your privacy is not compromised. Yeah, so very good distance between the blocks. Okay, especially in today's landscape Singapore. Yeah, very nice distance. Okay, next I would like to bring your attention to our gym. Oh, this gym is in the middle of the development. Yeah, with 2 full glass panels. Yeah, so while you are working out in the gym, you can choose to look at water, which is the leisure pool, right, or the 50 meter slab pool, or you can look at greeneries, right, over at our tranquil courtyard. Okay, and next to the gym is actually this family party room, right? So you can have your small little family function. You can invite your relative and friends over for some function, right, at our family party room. Okay, next, this number 1, right? We also have another function room at the other end. Okay, and this comes with a private dining room with a kitchen. Okay, so instead of bringing your VIPs, your guests out to restaurants, you can actually invite them here to your place at North Gaia. You can also invite a personal chef or your sous chef or whatever, or you can be the chef. Okay, you have a kitchen. You can cook for your guests at this private dining room. Okay, and of course, there's another function room here. And the developers are they really put in a lot of effort in the planning in a way that toilets are at each area of the function hall. Okay, so you have toilets in this area, you have toilets in this area, toilets are also at the gym area, so you don't have to like, okay, I'm holding a function at this dining room and I need to use the washroom at the gym area. I got to walk all the way to the other end. Okay, no. So every section, they have their own washroom, their own restroom. All right. So next, we still have this entertainment room where you can have some board games, chill and relax area, and even a family theater. Wow, so nice. Yeah. Okay. Next, our units are also flexible in a way that this particular type, a 3+ study, right, a 3+ study layout, okay, you can actually convert this area into a guest room. Yeah, into a guest room or into a study room, hobby room with dual access. Okay, or this can be your helper's room, right? So there are flexibility in units whereby you are able to adjust to what you need. Okay, however, this will be done at your own cost. Yeah. Okay, next, let us take a look at some of the floor plans that we have for North Gaia. Right, our 3 bedrooms are all our conventional types. Yeah, 3 rooms all facing in the same direction, 3 rooms going to get the same pool view, the same scenery view. Okay, very fantastic layout, very typical layout, 900 over square feet, very good size for family living. Okay, and of course we have here our 3+ study as well. Okay, next, 4 bedrooms and 5 bedrooms. Yeah, so these are designed for multi-generation living, multi-gen living. Yeah, so if you are going to stay with your parents, yeah, you can have your own family privacy. Your parents have their own family privacy because one of the bedrooms is actually separated from the other 3. Okay, in the middle, separated by this living and dining area. Okay, so very well designed layouts. Okay, our 5 bedrooms come with a junior master. Wow, so you actually have 2 master rooms in a 5 bedroom units. Okay, and some of the walls are actually removable. All right, so for this instance, those shaded color, right? These are your removable walls. Okay, so if you need to combine certain rooms or you need to remove certain walls, right? This is possible at North Gaia. Right, so even our 4 bedroom layouts, you are also able to remove some of the walls. Right, so all these white color patches here, right? These are the walls that can be removed if you want to design it in a way that you like. All right, so very nice layouts, very traditional, conventional layouts that we have at North Gaia. Next, important dates that you need to take note of. All right, so our e-application will be from 7 April to 19 April, right? So this is the period whereby you should not miss. Okay, if you miss this period, you will not be able to participate in the balloting, right? So prices will be out. Prices will be out for all the units, right, at North Gaia. Okay, and that is in 20th April to 21st April. Okay, that's also when you will come down to the show flat to drop your ballot ticket to participate in the balloting exercise. Okay, so balloting exercise will be conducted on 22nd April and our booking day will be on 23rd April. Now, these dates are tentative. They are developers' targeted date and they hope to achieve this target if there's nothing goes wrong, all right? Nothing goes wrong refers to if, let's say, the government do not grant them the approval. Yeah, but we are very, very close to achieving these dates. All right, so 7 April to 19 April, that's the date you should not miss. And that is the period where the show flat is actually open to you. All right, so buyers, make appointment with our trusted ERA advisors, right? They will be the one to show you around at North Gaia and make sure that North Gaia will be your dream home, right? So make appointment with us, come and visit us during this period of time. Okay, our show flat is not located at Yishun Close, so please do not go to Yishun Close, right? Our show flat is actually located along Canberra Road, all right? So limited parking lots, please park at the nearby multi-story car park, yeah? More information can be obtained from your ERA agent. And with that, thank you everyone, and we would like to see you at our show flat very, very soon. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.